Today I'm going to show you a crazy upper body push workout just using the cable. Now I know what you might be thinking. When it comes to doing a bit of chest or a bit of shoulders, you always assume it's barbell, it's dumbbells, it's the machines, and you never expect the cables to be so goddamn good. Well, I'm going to prove you wrong. If you've been following me for a while, you'll notice a few weeks ago I'd done a pull workout using the cable only, and you might be thinking that's a little bit easier done using the cables for the pull, but how the hell do you do it for the push? Well, this is going to surprise you. So I'm going to walk you through 6 exercises today, and the first one is an unbelievable chest exercise that you definitely need to include to get the chest popping. So the first exercise, we're going to do an incline press. So you need to grab yourself a bench in the middle of the cable machine, a little bit high up so we get a little bit of upper chest going on. Get both handles, and what you'll notice straight away is that we can get a phenomenal stretch that you will not be able to do on a barbell. We can go beyond what a barbell allows, and we're going to push up to the center, and you can see I've got to fight for that resistance, but that only makes it better. So we're going to bring it down, we're going to get that stretch, and then we're going to push up, and this actually allows for a phenomenal contraction at the top. I don't want to bring my wrists together, I actually want to bring my elbows together. Bring it down, big stretch, big contraction. We're nice and controlled. And as always, you always want to have a nice controlled eccentric and push up faster on the concentric with a squeeze. I promise you right now, you might be looking at that and you might be thinking, Phil, that looks a load of rubbish. But give it a go. I absolutely promise you, it's one of the best incline presses you are going to do. The fact that you wobble a little bit actually makes it a little bit harder, but that makes it better. Your chest has got to work harder to perform that exercise. And that stretch and that contraction, next level. So that's our first exercise, incline press. Exercise number 2, cable flies. I'm going to give you a bit of information first. When you're doing cable flies, if I left the cables at the bottom and I done a fly, you would think, because it's at the bottom, I'm recruiting a lot of lower chest. But I actually get a lot more upper chest because that's where it initiates the movement from. So if I kept it low, there's a lot of upper chest starting the movement. If I go high, I get a lot of lower chest. So because I did do an incline before, which as we know does get a lot of upper chest, I'm going to do a high cable fly to initiate the movement from my lower pecs. Let's go. Leaping forward. So before we start this, I want you to remember, before I done a press. So a press is that type of motion where the elbow bends a lot. Now it's a fly, so I have a slight bend in the elbow, but there's no further bend as I go back. So I want to encourage that stretch in the chest, bring it in, and contract that chest. But as you can see, hopefully, there's no further bend in my elbow, so I'm not pressing it in, I'm flying it in. Massive contraction once again. Initiate the contraction from your elbows coming together, not your wrist. But you really do need to really encourage that stretch as much as possible and contract. So even after just doing 2 exercises, my chest is popping. Because we can really develop the stretch position and because we can really utilize the contraction a lot, you've really got to feel it work. But that's 2 chest exercises. Let's move on to a shoulder. For our first shoulder exercise, we're going to do lateral raises. But I bet you've seen a lot of people bring the attachment all the way down to the bottom. But I'm going to go a little bit science on you here. And I'm only going to bring it level with my knee. So I'm going to go a little bit differently. Because the cable's now on my knee, you'll notice if I do a lateral raise from a stand-up position, there's an extra 12 inches of movement in that stretch position on my delts. That's got to work harder. Normally, like I say, your lateral raise will finish here, but now we're going to there. So I'm going to bring it all the way up, but come in beyond the normal range. Really work on that stretch position. No movement in the upper body. My core's got to work a little bit here as well. I'm actually getting cramp in one side. But wow, no momentum, and then swap it over. Upright position, we start in that stretch position, come all the way up, and you'll see comes in beyond a normal lateral raise, and all the way up. And now I'm getting cramp on the other side of my core. Okay, moving on to exercise number 4. So we've already done 2 chest, a shoulder, now part of a push workout. We need some tries for the guys going on. So we're going to move this sexy attachment all the way up. Take this single handle off. And for our first tricep exercise, we want to go for a bit of power. We want to go a little bit heavy. So this is something that you've definitely seen before, but you've got to make sure your form is correct. Going to wiggle the little bump out. Going to get the elbows tucked into the sides. And if with this powerful tricep exercise, let's just think heavy. Let's just push what we can. I don't want to see the top part of my arm moving too much. The top part of the arm stays the same. I'm just going to extend my elbow and I get a big squeeze. I get a big squeeze in my triceps. Could come back up, stretch the triceps, back down and squeeze. And that is my movement. I see a lot of people and they're just messy with everything going on. Keep that elbow locked in, down, up. And you can see the top part of the arm, it ain't moving, hopefully. Yeah. Excellent, guys. That's 4 exercises done. And as you can see, I've just stacked the tricep, okay? No one needs to know. Now, for the finisher, we're going to do a little superset. We're going to really get the pump going, feel that pain. We're going to do another tricep exercise, but this time I'm going to use the rope attachment. I'm going to bring it down to about knee level again. I won't be able to stack this one though. And what we're going to do in this superset is just 2 exercises back to back. We're going to do overhead tricep extensions and then we're going to do press-ups to failure. So overhead tricep extensions first. We've just done a powerful tricep pushdown. Now what we're doing is that we're really going to work on that stretch position in the tricep. That is where the muscle growth happens. The more we can dominate the stretch position in every exercise, you're going to see fantastic results. So get your 2 balls. Get the initial massive stretch on the triceps and then just extend it out. Squeeze the triceps. Let the rope pull the triceps all the way back to that full stretch position and then extend out again. All the way back, really dominating that stretch position and contract to the top. This is a burner on your triceps because what we're doing is that we're really using the weakest part of any muscle group, which is the stretch position, and get that contraction. Once you've done your set on that, 10 to 15 reps, we're going to jump into press-ups. Now usually you see press-ups, push-ups, whatever, on the floor. But when we do it on the floor, everyone tends to leave a few inches of that range of motion, which is what we really want to capitalize on. So, get yourself a box, get yourself a bench, whatever. Shoulder width apart, get that big bump all the way in so you're nice and straight. Chest touches the bench. I'm going to push up and we're going to go in the high reps. We're not going to go to failure just yet. We're going to leave our failure until our last set. But to be honest with you, I'm getting close to failure now. So do your push-ups, 15 reps. When it comes to your 3rd set, once you've done your triceps, jump straight into push-ups again and just do your push-ups until you cannot do any more. You will be crying, you will hate me, but the next day you will thank me because you'll have a chest on you. So that is an unbelievable push workout we've just done there. Remember, only the last set of your push-ups goes to failure. Don't sacrifice that form. No, the form's very, very important. Everything is absolutely popping for me right now. So I'm going to go and have a big, massive protein shake and a big bowl of Rice Krispies. But thank you very much. Give the workout a go. Any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comments or drop me a message on my Instagram. Or make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, message me for any questions whatsoever. I don't know what else to finish on, but that will do. Enjoy, and I'll see you on the next video.